this video, I'll be showing you how to use the Google Forms app to create your own form. So to start off, here I am in the Google homepage. I just pressed to open up the Chrome browser here at the bottom, and it brought me to the Google search engine. So to pull up my apps, I'm going to go up here at the top right hand side of your screen where you see these 9 little dots, which will show you all of your Google apps. And so I'm going to scroll down to the very bottom until I see the Forms app, which has this purple icon right here. This will take us to the Forms app. So once we're in the app, you have different options. You can start your own brand new form. Here at the top, you can open a blank document, or you can use any of the pre-made templates that they offer you from the template gallery. And also you can open up any of the recent forms that you've been working on, and you can pick up wherever you left off. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to create a blank form. So I'm going to press this plus sign right here and open up a blank form. The first thing I want to do is I want to change the title, and I'm going to call it Course Evaluation, because this is a great app to use if you want to give your students a survey about your course. So you can make your text bold if you'd like by highlighting and pressing the bold button. You can add a description about your form if you want to describe what it's about. And here you can start creating your own questions. So I'm going to create a question here just to show you how it's done. And the first one I'm going to say is, I feel as if I learned a lot from this course. And this is just an example question for a course evaluation. So here's our question or statement, and now we can give options. So I'm going to give a few options. I'm going to say strongly agree. Or we're on a linear scale. So we could do linear scale, but I'm going to change it to multiple choice, because here you see all your different options that you can use for questions. You have quite a few. You can do a short answer, check boxes, multiple choice, or a linear scale. But I'm going to change this linear scale because I don't want that. I'm going to change it to multiple choice. So let's change that real quick. There we go. So now I'm going to write in this option 1, strongly agree. And you can continue adding options, agree, and it'll kind of pre-make them for you. Neutral, disagree, and strongly disagree. So it's very helpful how it can kind of autofill your responses for you. So now we have all of our choices for our multiple choice form here. And if you press this button, you can also insert an image into your question if you'd like, from your camera or from your drive. Or also you can do a Google image search and search for an image that you want to put in your form. So if you want to add more questions, you press this plus sign here on the right side that says add question. You'll get another one. And you can do that as many times as you'd like. You can also add another image, add a video, and add a section here. If you want to have students, go to a different section, there's a button that you can create for that. And see here section 2 of 2. So if students press this, you can say go to section 2, and it'll take you to there. So that's how you kind of navigate your form. You can also change the theme of your form if you want to change the color. Say I want to make it kind of a tealish blue color, I can do that. So it's very customizable. You can preview what your form will look like, and you can undo and redo. These are helpful if you make a mistake and you want to go back. You can mash that button right there, the undo button at the top right of the screen. You can see the responses once you post and send out. Here's the send button. Once you mash that and send out your form, students can reply, and then if you mash the responses button, you'll be able to see what students have said. And settings here, you can make this a quiz and assign point values to this form. You can manage your responses, your presentation. So there's a lot of options for you to choose from within this app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and preview what the form will look like. Obviously this one is not completed, it's just a example, but let's just look at it and see what it would look like if we were to send it to students. So here's what it would look like. We have our question here, and we press next, and it would take you to the next page. Obviously, we do not have another section, another page that we've created, but that's what it would do. And if you want to clear your form and restart, you can go back to the clear form button here at the bottom right. And that is what our course evaluation would look like if we were to send it out to students. Now, I don't like this option 1 that I have down here, so I want to fix that. I'm just going to go back up to the untitled form, and I'm going to remove this question. And if you want to remove the question, you just select it and mash the trash can delete button right there, and it's gone. So then we can preview it again, and our second question is gone. So that's kind of how you can take off questions. If you want to add another question, you can go back and press the plus button that we already looked at. And when you're ready to send out to students, you press the send button, and you can type in their emails here. You can also add editors if you want others to be able to work on your form as well. You can send them the form link. And so there are just different ways that you can either email it to them directly, you can post a link onto your Google Classroom or your Moodle page or whatever you're using, and they can access it from there as well. So that's just a brief overview about how to use the Google Forms app to create your own Google form, and in this case, a course evaluation.